Welcome, Leo, to your love reading for September 24th to the 30th of 2018. So we're going to look into what's going on with you. So we're going to shuffle here, 10 card Celtic cross spread. We'll shuffle a bit, lay them out, and then we'll come back. Okay, so let's show you here for Leo, September 24th to the 30th of 2018. Hello. Probably be bringing your response, advice, okay. So as we look into your reading, so we're going to see here. So for a lot of you, I feel like you might be really challenged this week, right? Energetically, your confidence might be tested, because I feel a lot of you might be going through some issues of healing, especially if you feel like you were not wanted by somebody, especially if you feel like you were falling out of love with someone else. So now you're out in the open. So it's like you're exploring your options. You're trying to figure out what it is that you actually want right now, and you might be just a bit disoriented, right? I feel like a lot of you, it could lead to a lot of drinking. It could lead to a lot of intense emotions, because spiritually, I feel with that 9th house being activated with the full moon, it's going to have you trying to read into situations, read into people a bit more, but it brings out more clarity about where you might need to go. The 9th house is about long distance travel, higher philosophy, spirituality. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to reevaluate things that have been kind of disappointing you when it comes to your love life and relationships. And I feel like last week, or even throughout the weekend, there was the energy of extreme frustration with you and someone else, where there may have been intense insecurities, doubts, being frustrated by someone because you may be wanting someone, but that connection or relationship is not good for you any longer, right? Or vice versa, that could have been flipped around. So you may be uncertain about yourself, uncertain about another person. And I feel like even if you stay with someone or stay connected to someone where you know that that person is spoken for, or if you try to continue to heal something or bring someone back and you keep breaking up, you know, these kind of things that might happen. So I feel this week, a motherly figure that you might be around, even a romantic partner, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. There may be some issues around the home where you just don't really get along well with someone when it comes to communication, financial confidence, you know, working on those kind of things, and the home environment may not be very happy or suitable for you. So that might be an issue. So being closed off, not feeling like you're getting the attention or recognition for the things that you might be doing with a certain person that you might be around, or your love interest. So I feel like that particular person might be very annoyed or frustrated with you. If you're into somebody, or even if you're dealing with somebody, an ex-partner, I feel like you and that particular person might be healing from the thoughts that you might have with them. If they've hurt you, you know, there was some kind of mistake, something went wrong. There are things that might crop up with that particular connection. But I feel like either if you are around someone, there might be confrontation, and if it's not, because they are trying to avoid confrontation. So there may be, you know, shutting the door, shutting you down, you're shutting someone else down. They're going along with it, I feel, for a lot of you. But the tension might be so strong, I feel, for a lot of you, is where you sever a tie and you might shut the door for good on with someone, because you feel like there's some kind of truth, you're knowing the truth about something. So I feel as you approach, go out throughout the week, whether it's your dreams, whether it's hearing something, the reality about someone that you may have been dealing with, or you in a relationship or already with someone, or the fact that this is not going to work, you know, that kind of conversation might come through. So there's definitely something that is happening where you are falling away from somebody, and maybe it's for the best, because it leads to a newer energy. So it could be a newer person in your life that you're trying to get acclimated to, or you're trying to be open to, but it only you can only truly know that once you free yourself of someone else's energy, and vice versa, right? So be open to that. I feel like this is kind of knowing the truth about who you may have been dealing with, and the emotions that you may have been dealing with. It might be very extreme this week, but we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and we have new love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So sometimes when you feel like someone is not, they might make plans to come through. Even there might have been maybe plans to travel with somebody or to make a move, but then someone kind of backs out because they might feel like this is not the best thing for them. So I feel like A lot of you, and this was something throughout the weekend that I read as well, last week when I did the weekend reading, for a lot of you, we're moving away from a broken marriage or relationship that's no longer serving you into something new that might be very inspiring, and it might be very different from what you're used to, but I feel like the universe is trying to bring you together with somebody. And some of you might be single, and some of you might be just trying to open up to someone, but you might not be healed just yet. All right, so that's going to be your reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.